As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Wake her, reach for the artifact, or leave. I wonder what happens if we reach for this artifact.
What are you doing? I'm alive, yes. Thank you
Check
for the
to see if
concern.
you were alive.
And speaking of, how are we alive?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
You want to stay together, I take it?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Just before we go, I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Why do I gotta go?
Something the matter?
Yes. What's the story with the odd little
There's
artifact
no
you have?
story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
What do you think of all that's happened
We haven't
to
gone all
us?
that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to
Thank
talk
you.
about.
And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Turn to other matters. Alright, time to leave. Shanties for the bitch queen. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Interesting.
More of those wretched things.
So how do I make us go stealth mode? not the rate.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm learning buttons.
Just have a few.
There is work to do. Quiet as a mouse. Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, so this will be a short fight.
Keeping my head down.
Need to act fast.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Take two.
Can't even catch my breath. Time to push my luck again.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's get on with it.
to do. Can't keep me out.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily stand back.
There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
I'm gonna try to headbutt the elf.
You wretched little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
I'm gonna go with option 1. It's the Mind Flare worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. I might have done the same if the roles were reverbed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
We'll tell him our name and our history.
My. You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes, unfortunately. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me, or odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Again, why do I gotta be the one to lead on? How dare you?
Well, hello.
Alright,
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. There! A mind flayer! And it's hurt!
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
no, you should be furious, shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Intelligence, concentrate on its thoughts. Oof. Oof.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Considering it's not being too nice looking at me, I'm going to close your eyes forever, good sir. Yes? How dare you look at me in that tone of voice? Rude.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
I will admit, on the test run, that man kicked my ass. We're not going to talk about that, though. I'm going to go grab one more person, and that's about as far as I've gotten.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room? It's unstable somehow.
approach the sigil on the stone, magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I'ma touch it. How dare you?
A hand? Anyone?
It looks like you have your own, hand? Alright, we're gonna try our Warlock and Charisma. Attune yourself to this sigil's magic and bid it to quiet down.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
At introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Never mind the nautiloid. How did you get stuck in the stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more fancy words myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
As a warlock, my Patreon offers many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. I can't cure our
We've
parasites.
established few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. for I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Yippee!
Your desire.
Alright, we have ourselves a mage. Yay.
No one stopped me yet.
Alrighty then.
Broken. Must have been here a while. I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up... Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy hells. Under elf.
Lay time, I miss her.
Demaze.
Come, I miss her. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and listen. You'll hear...
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
I want to have a word.
Questionable intellect. Unsurprising. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich.
What does Gek mean?
Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming.
Becoming, there's no hope for us, is there?
I know a remedy. Release me and I will share it. Enough
These boots have
dawdling.
seen
Get me
everything.
down.
How do we get her down? You see, I think I messed it up.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
I'm gonna go with my warlock thing and go, that ship is full of poisonous vapors, probably demonic, I'd stay away.
Poisonous? What?
See? That thing could be carrying a plague for all we know.
We're leaving. Come on, move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Another broken trap. Who made these things?
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Don't linger.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Need to find a way forward.
Tale for the ages.
I'll do it my way.
These boots have seen everything.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Onward.
as mortals be. On my way.
Best be on my way.
On the move.
Creator. Destroyer. Certainly.
Let's go.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn them.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
Wits and blades always sharp.
I applaud your taste.
Looking ahead.
Alright, I guess we go in.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Ah, backstabbing. This feels just like home.
Pull your claws in, under elf.
Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
That, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Though for once.
Now that that's settled, we can get to finding a healer.
I thought.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody randomer. I'm done with this hellhole.
Those two must have history.
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Not now. Please.
Happening. Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
You're scared of a few goblins? Pathetic.
A few goblins. Felt like a lot more to me. So yes, I'm scared. And I'm not ashamed of that.
I'm done. Calm you to sleep.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Oof.
Her motivations elude you. Distracted by your thoughts, you let your guard down. The squirrel bites your foot again.
look, outsmart.
What now?
Let's finish this. Time to meet your maker.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I'm ready.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
More goblins. What's next?
How do you drow do that? Find pleasure in killing? I got a goblin myself yesterday. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping, clawing at the arrow.
We don't enjoy killing, I just do what I must.
I'm sorry, I just... The goblins. The killing. It scares me. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
All right, and with that said, I think we're gonna go do this.
All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
And I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna call it here. And hopefully this was fun. Maybe. I have no idea. But anyway, bye.